She had a conversation with a stranger way too long at the gym. Oh yes, we're gonna get into it, man. Yaxel Lendeborg, rookie, girlfriend, was on stream with him, I believe, and they had like a little argument about her talking to a stranger at the gym way too long. This video clip has went kind of viral, so we're gonna go ahead on and break it down and get into it, man. Without further ado.
Who is Nine Vicious?
This dude, this like old Indian guy at the gym would not leave me alone. He was giving me the ick because I was doing step ups on the cable machine, and he's like, the pull up thing is right here. He's like, oh, do you mind if I pull up? I was like, no, you're fine, go ahead. And I step over, and he's hanging. He jumps up on the pull up thing, and he's hanging with one hand. He's like, what's your name? And he's hanging with one hand, and I'm like, Takar, oh, I'm Luke. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And I put my headphones on, and he just kept talking to me, and I'm like, you see me with headphones on, like, quit talking to me.
Why did you even answer when he asked your name?
Because, like, I was just being nice. Like,
but it was obvious he wasn't trying to, like, oh, hi, my name is Luke.
He was like 50. He was like 50.
What does that mean?
He was like 50.
What does that mean?
That's just being nice. What do you want me to say?
I have a boyfriend. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, exactly. Even, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No.
Yo, Luke, eat a Frank. What you mean? He trying to kick up on my girlfriend?
He was like hanging from the thing, like, oh, what's your name?
Yeah, that's Halloween.
They gave me the name.
That's Halloween.
This woman is beautiful. God damn. But yeah, man, this rookie right here, he young, she young. I think when you get into relationships, you gotta vet your partner very properly. You gotta know, if she the type of woman that's gonna go for certain things, or you gotta know if she the type of woman that's gonna shut things down. Because you don't want a woman that could make herself seem too accessible. I think when you're a young man and you, or even the older man, before you get into a relationship with a woman, you gotta let them know, that men are going to talk to them, but under any circumstances, you don't want them exchanging numbers, emails, or social media. Like, you got to nip that in the bud too nowadays, because some girls think, oh, well, I ain't giving him my number, I give him my social media. Why does he want your social media in the first place? To have contact with you. And if a woman gives her social media to a man, that man is going to believe he got access to her now. So now he can work his way into maybe get the number, try to see her. And you know what happened after that. Cheeks get clapped, buns get tapped. You know what I'm saying? So I think you got to run down these scenarios with your girl. Like, yes, when dudes approach you, they're going to try to be friendly. They're going to try to give you an opportunity and try to say, let's do this for collaboration or business and all that. Nah. If it's a stranger, under any circumstances, you don't need to be giving no dude your number or no attention. The best way to combat some of these things is to, walk off and tell the guy that you have a boyfriend, you're not interested. Or, if they try to be like, oh, well, if they try to still push the issue, be like, well, I got a boyfriend. How would you like it if your girl, kept talking to a guy and gave her your number? Usually guys won't have a lot of guys won't have a lot of comeback for that. If the girl put the guy in another guy's shoes and says, if you wasn't around, would you want your girl giving your number to another man? Usually a lot of guys won't have a comeback for that. But a lot of women do things, to not be rude and just speak and have conversation. And a lot of women, they like the attention, but they ain't gonna want to let things go too further. But that's when you can make yourself seem like you're too accessible. Because if he seen you at the gym that time, he could. Some dudes like the, slow cook. If he seen you at the gym, he already had that initial conversation with you. Now, when he see you at the gym again, he's gonna feel like, okay, it's comfortable to just come up in here and talk to her since we initially met. And now I'm gonna ask for the number and ask, can we go out? You don't even want that to even happen. That's why it's a good thing to have your gym in your house, especially if you're a successful NBA player like this. That way, your girl ain't gotta be just working out at the gym. But at the same time, you don't want to just, she gonna have to go outside. Men are gonna hit on her regardless. But I think that you got to give your girl these scenarios to let her know, what was okay to do, and you got to let her know it's fine if it might come off rude, just to keep walking and say, I got a boyfriend, I'm not interested. you know Sometimes you could just play these scenarios and just see how your girlfriend respond in situations. Like, you be the dude who trying to get at her, and she just minding her own business, going about her day, maybe at the gym or something like that. And you just see how your girl will react in certain situations. I think it's good to do those things. But yeah, man, a lot of women don't want to come off rude and they don't want to seem like a bitch or whatnot. But why you afraid of coming off rude to a stranger? But I understand you don't want to just be a mean person to everybody. But I just think that in that gym, that conversation shouldn't have been going on that long, especially if you got on your headphones. Now, some women, they're gonna try to put on their headphones, get on their phone, or try to throw little hints. They'll rather throw hints than to just say stuff verbally. And a lot of women be feeling like they don't want to say stuff verbally and stuff because they're afraid of how a dude might react. Because some men are out here crazy. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section. Do you feel like Yaxel is making a big deal out of this and it's not that deep? Especially if she came up to him and she's telling him what happened. Because the guy that she don't want him to know about, she's not going to say nothing about the situation. But if she's telling him what happened, then most dudes will probably look at that as, ain't nothing red flaggish about that. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Y'all feel like he's making a big deal out of this? Or do you feel like some women can be a little naive? But she knows what she was doing and he was making too much conversation, but she should have just ended it. So let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, what you waiting on? Until next time, I'm out.